Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Chicago Bears.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get the preseason started. And off we go from Soldier Field. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. A first carry here for Devon Achane. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here, second and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
That's good.
Tua to Tyreek for the Dolphins first.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
So, from the 36, it is first and 10. Back to throw is Tua. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yards, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From the 43, here's second and 3. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Tua, give it to Achane. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He's going to tuck it and go. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the
They got to do a better
34-yard
job
line.
of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
It's up.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
It's up.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he'll take this one in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead.
Dolphins nothing. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, Malik Washington. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A shotgun snap for Tua. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10. Throwing is Tua. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. To throw is Tua. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Achane. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey, guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but love that.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Williams hit, and he loses the football. And the Dolphins come up with the turnover.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Two and out on 1st down. The outside, that's caught by Hill. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
From the 41, it's 2nd and 1.
Go ahead. 18.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. They'll run with Swift. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Carlos Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Washington now to return it. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now 1st down throw for Tua. Looking underneath for Achane. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Now Tua. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Montez Sweat getting in there for the sack. It's got to feel great as he gets this preseason off on the right foot. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Go.
Here's Tagovailoa. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
On 1st and 10, it's H&M, and they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
44, ready.
They'll stay on the ground with H&M, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the 2nd quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That'll be taken in. It's Alexander Madison. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Miami.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
First carry of the game for Alexander Madison. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Wilson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken elbow. Getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
3rd and long.
Tua gonna throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
A 44-yard attempt.
He pushed this one to the right. No good. And they do not cut into the deficit.
And you could see it pretty clearly, Mike. He just kind of comes across the ball there. That one started right, and it just never came back.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. That's to the big rookie out of Michigan, Colston Loveland. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here comes Swift. They toss it right. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
The tackle made back at the
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Off play action. Here's Williams. He's got it! And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 38 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal.
What is that?
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Third and goal.
What is going on?
They That's a short one caught by Loveland. And he's in. Poston Loveland. Touchdown Bears. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here comes Hill on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. On first down, Tagovailoa to the outside. He's got Waddle. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 3.
All right, go, go, go. Ready. Out.
From the gun, here's Tua. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Sending it deep for Waddle. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They're going to go. It's Tua. And he will have a Dolphins first down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Aiken. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Just shy of midfield. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Solo left Zion.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's a give to Aiken. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
I just don't love the look of this offense so far in this game, Mike. I mean, this first half, they've been flat, they've been lethargic. There hasn't been a lot of urgency, and We saw it again on this last play. Simple handoff, no gain, same story.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Get set.
Tua. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Bears are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
What is up?
On 2nd down, it's Williams. He's got Loveland free left side. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Forced to his right. He keeps it himself. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That pickup good for 29 yards.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. And that ball incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
What is up?
Williams to throw on 2nd down. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 3rd and 7.
What is up?
From the shotgun, it's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And the Bears going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Manungai will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Dolphins nothing. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
On first down, here's Tungo Bailoa to throw. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
19-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
The 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 4. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
On the toss, it is Swift. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Swift, the ball carrier. Willie Gay on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the
Ball on the 40
line.
now. Here's 2nd and 9. Another run here, another run by Swift. He'll push forward for about a yard. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Here's a handoff to Swift.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
On 4th down, the Bears send out their second-year man, Torrey Taylor, to punt. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. He'll start on the ground. It's Achan. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
At the 27-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3.
Get set.
A shotgun snap for Tua. That's taken in by Achan. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Tua. Forced out wide. Taking off. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready. Let's go. 20 TX.
Now Tua. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Now a first down throw for Tua. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Get set. Go ahead.
A run on 1st and goal. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Now, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
21G, 21G. Corner, long. Hey.
Now it's Tua. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds. for a touchdown.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll go play action here with Williams. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Really nice throw downfield on that conversion. Brings up a new set of downs. And defensively, Mike, this feels like desperation mode. If you allow them to finish this drive with a touchdown, this game feels all but over.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
So we are through 3. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground with Swift. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
What is on?
Now this looks like Williams, and he loses the football. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. They'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
What is up?
They'll go again with Swift. And he's into the end zone yet again. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Santos for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here comes Hill on the return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
They're right here. Long. Step.
2 and out on first down. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Hey, hey. Watch it, Oscar. Hey, 21 TA. Out.
On first and 10, here's Tua. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
2nd and 10.
All right, go ahead, go, go, go. Ready, corner, long, long. Let's go. Out.
Throwing again, it's Tua. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Montez Sweat gets us for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. They put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Ready, team. Ready.
Throwing is Tua. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Ready, team.
They snap it to Tua. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. On the give, it's Swift. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
What is it on? Here we go.
A run here with Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. 3rd and 10.
Ready, set.
Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
And the Bears.
I like the element of surprise here, Mike. It seemed like everyone was so keyed elsewhere on the play that nobody even gave a thought to him potentially getting the run. Didn't take him long to see he was going to be able to clearly pick up that first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the give, it is Manunga. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
Ready, set.
Manunga gonna get it again. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The tackle made
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Ready, set.
So this one in the win column for the Bears as they start things out with a victory here in the first week of this preseason. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.